So as you recall, we just finished off Shemazai, and we are now working our way through the Grand Crystal once again to figure out where we have to go. The device bears a time-worn inscription. Read the inscription. By this path and no other, reach ye the round of the undying, walk of the chosen. Oops, I'll read it again. Okay. If I remember correctly, you can open up Shemazai's
Where is everyone?
Fear not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, XII, have chosen you, and you alone. Ashalia Benarg and Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant. Seek you the sun-crest, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all Nephesite, the source of its unending power. The Dynast King, his fallow shards coarse trinkets cut from sun-crest's light.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we sought to save this Evilise, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. He took the sword and cut the crest. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King. His words and deeds run through your veins.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow. Now take this sword, this treaty blade, Occurian seal, mark of your worth. Cut deep the crest, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Vanar.
But Vanar... Vanar's an Accurian. A being like you.
Vanar is a heretic. The Nephesite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
The hues ever skew history's weave. With haste, they move through 2 short lives. Driven to err by base desires. Toward waste and wasting, on they run. Undying, we XII light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Evilise might endure. Eternal, we are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest. Princess, you have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior. Attain to your birthright.
Ash. What's with these Acuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny. Your Highness, I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction?
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid? Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit. Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to get the stone. He wanted that all along. That's why he flaunted his nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Gedovagan, all to bring Ash to the Ocuria.
But wait, if we got a hold of the nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Suncrest.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Ocuria's stones shape things. So, he was talking to Venar all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
You obtain the Treaty Blade. And the question is, do I have to go through the rest of the Great Crystal, or can I leave? Remember there being good treasure here, but really, none of it.
Restore Dalmasca's sovereignty and make our amends with Lady Ash. It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else. She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth. I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and judge whether she makes overtures of peace or war. Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I espy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both. On you, Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes.
As you will.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
What's that, Venar? Ah, taken the bait already, have they? Splendid. The Ocuria have given the princess her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah! To hell with the Ocuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed. Baubles best suited for study, no more.
We conquered 2 kingdoms that you might study these baubles.
Oh, I am grateful for the sacrifice. Without it, manufactured nethicite would have eluded us. An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Venar, have I not been an apt pupil?
My counsel did but guide your able hand. Through power of man, the stones did you perfect. Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor o'er all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Ecuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of men.
Indeed. What claim does Garen have on history's reins? Seated on throne immortal, rent from time. For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun Christ. Do these words mean aught to you?
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe you found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
Oh, Balthier. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I should be moving on in this place or leaving, but, let's see, is the treaty blade better than my current sword? No, it is much worse. Alright, screw you then. No treaty blade for you. Okay, so if I click this, can I leave now? By this, return to the gate of earth. By other means, return ye to this back to this place. There's still so much more to this place, but most of it, if I remember correctly, yeah, most of it you don't actually have to do unless you want to do one of the secret bosses, which I will be doing later. So I will add them in at another point, like I'm doing with my other Final Fantasy bosses, super bosses. For the sake of the story, we're just going to move on. That said, let us teleport to... Since Redis, even though Balthier doesn't want to get in debt to him, Redis is the only one that we've ever that we actually have the name of. So we're gonna come back here and see what has to be offered, and see if I can sell anything and get anything else from the bazaar. I'd have thought you lucky to escape that flying fiend's attention with your life, but to best it? That's more than luck. Ah, true. Guess there's more to you than meets the eye, boy. A friendly word of advice. If you're going to the Sarabi Steppe, heed the weather. On days when it rains, the elementals come out to play, and take my word for it, there's little to be fun in their games. Of course, you'll want to go prepared. Care to buy anything? Okay. So, we got 29 quality pelts. We'll sell those. Or ringworm scales. Waystone. Aged turtle shell. I remember picking that up. Apparently I have lots of stuff to sell. Quality lumber. Prime pelts. A lever jam. Wind slicer pinion. Sickle blade. Insect husk. Behemoth steak. A chewy, invigorating cut of steak, T-bone and all. Best eaten by holding the bone with 2 hands and gnawing at the meat with great primitive enthusiasm. And lots of demon tails. A few pebbles. 3 Malboro flowers. A time-worn book of tales. This book tells the story of a commoner who became a knight. Every child loves the part where a hero single-handedly defeats a great army. Ambrosia. This type of silver is laced with strong magics, making it resistant to fire and the ill will of foes. A common material in quality arms and armor. Alright, I knew something would be available. X potion pack. Mix down. 10 X potions. I will come back to those. Okay. Talk to people. Let's just go talk to Redis and talk to this guy. Arr! You talking to me? What? You been to Garavegan? Me, I prefer working to rambling, and after a day of working, I'm in a night of drinking. Alright. Let's see, do you guys offer me any more magics? I like magic. Arise. Shock. Not that I have anybody that can cast said spells, but whatever. I bought a lot of these. Might as well go shopping for a little bit of stuff while I'm here. Gives me more options to modify my characters with gambits when the time comes for me to do so. It's almost the bottom of the list here. Yeah, okay. Should be the last few here. That's it. It's all of them that are available to be bought. What do you have? I'll leave member. Welcome! Don't see anything you need? Better yet, see anything you don't need? I didn't think so. Probably lots that I don't need. Jesus. Oh, I need that. Want it. Alright. So do they have any new weapons and stuff for me to buy now? Perhaps some new techniques. I don't think so. I haven't had to buy a new technique in forever. Most of the stuff I just find. And treasure chest here and there. What do you got? Can't pirate without good arms. Might not have much, but what we've got is a steal. Probably did steal it. Hey, I saved the queen. I'll buy that, sure. There you go. It's wind element, but whatever. We can use that. Yoichi bow. That's better. I'll buy that. Alright, the rest of the stuff I can't use. Okay. Fran's bow is almost as good as yours, silly. Hello, Emma. Greetings, greetings! More protectors for sale than you'd expect from a pirate shop. Alright. Hey, 3 gigasats. Gigas chestplate. Celebrant's miter. Oops, I did actually want to equip those. Alright. Heading out into the world. What do we got for sale at the Technic shop? Ahoy! If you're headed out onto the open seas, best take what techniques you need. You'll find none out there. As I thought, none. Alright, now I think to get to Redis we need to head down here. Think he's in here? Nope. Okay, gotta head back up this way. Let's talk to this guy. Traveler, are you? If you follow the shore to the south, you'll reach Redis' manse. Head east, and you'll find the town proper. I don't much care for the way Redis runs things around here. Why line the Empire's pockets? We can defend ourselves. Bah! Simply to gaze upon the sea's beauty cleanses the heart. Nothing was so blue in my home. For the first time, I am glad of my journey. Oh, me belly's aching something fierce. Ate one mackerel too many. Compared to how it was, this town's become nigh unrespectable, thanks to Redis. Still, there's some who resent that what he's done here. He turns a cold eye on those who disturb the peace, that's why. Redis is a man true and just. This town was a den of villainy till he came along and cleaned it up. So, you made it to Garvagan. What a far-off place that must be for me to have never heard of it in all my sailing days. Ah, there you are. Lord Redis is waiting. The governor expects good behavior from all his guests. In you go. That's fair, I suppose.
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be, I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood. Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering amidst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Giruvegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well. Cid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Cid searches for.
So the day-affected Nithosite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike this Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Suncrest is the source of all Nethosite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethosite, who can say?
There is another way. We used the Treaty Blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethosite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find the Suncrest first, right? Don't we? Across the sea, and a tower on a distant shore. Read this?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But, should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in yacht. Lady Ash, I would accompany your highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
Radish joins the party as a guest. What did he sound like? I agree. Ah, it's you, have you heard? Our ship sent to Pharos have foundered. Thankfully enough, it was just as the fishing skulls came home. We sent them out right away. Ridorana, the great Pharos, and the bottomless cataract. No man of Balfenheim would willingly go there so oft as we are warned as children. But Redis is no man of Balfenheim. There were many against this expedition, but he knew no fear. You make for the Great Pharos? The place is in yacht, you know. You will not be able to fly there. There you are! The repairs on the Strahl are complete, Kupo! You can leave whenever you want from the aerodrome! Kupo! You have a skystone that can fly in yacht? I'll put it right in the Strahl then, Kupo! Really, Ah, that's a spot of good fortune. The new skystone should ease your way considerably. Now you know the way. The Pharos, that tower on a distant shore, stands on an island at the Ridorana Cataract, in the yacht Naldoa, southeast of here. Take care! Alright. And, yeah, I kid you not, Lilith. The only ones he may not voice are the, side games that, a lot of people can play. But this world is in FF Tactics world. They're both in Evilise. Okay, I gotta go to the aerodrome, I think. What's this person doing? Sky Pirate Redis? I looked up to him. I even wanted to be like him, a swashbuckling sky pirate. That's why I came here. Of course, the only work around here is lugging cargo to and fro. So much for buckling swashes. When will I see my skies? I think you came to the wrong place to be a sky pirate. What is it that pirates do, you ask? Well, not all pirates are created equal. Most here in the shipping business, though. Exciting, eh? Well, I don't know about that. Later. Everyone you meet's got an opinion of Redis. Personally, as long as he lets me fly my skies freely, he's welcome to do as he pleases. Something wrong with a man fishing on holiday? I didn't think so. I think there's something wrong with somebody taking issue with someone randomly. You there? You're not from this town. Finish your business and leave. There's talk of Imperial spies about you now. Either you're here to buy something or you're on your way out. Understand? Alright, well that was rude. If you're looking for the aerodrome, it's just up ahead. Redis's Manse, that's past the bazaar. North, that's the way up the Shrubby Step. Yes, Aqua's voice actor is Willa Holland.